Here at Native Music Enthusiasts, we love the Native American wood flute, and we love creating compositions that 1. Help you build skills, 2. Increase your musical toolkit, and 3. Help you improve as a player. If you're interested in learning new techniques and new tricks that perform better, as well as seeing new compositions, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get all of our videos in your home feed as soon as possible. Thanks for checking us out. Hi, I'm Enoch Chapman, and this is my etude number 20 for the Native American wood flute, focusing on the lower hand, entitled Saints Are Marching. If you want to stick around at the end of the performance, I'll talk about some teaching instructions that might make this piece a little bit better, but for now, please enjoy this work. Thanks for watching our performance preview. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up to show us your support. Plus, subscribe to our channel and that will get our videos into your home feed as soon as they come online. Now, on to the performance notes. Okay, so for the performer, this song is another culmination of everything that you learned from Etudes number 1 through 18, and it just bundled in a nice little package for you. However, with this song, we play a lot with time. we take that pulse that we're used to, 1, 2, 3, 4, and keep those eighth notes steady and create a different time signature out of those eighth notes. So we start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we're not changing the tempo. We're not giving you like any type of new, meter signatures or anything like that. We're just giving you the straight 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And it's that kind of pulse that allows us to have this new rhythm idea inside of our musical toolkits, right? We can stick them into our toolkits and then pull them out when we want to do our own self-expressions. And so now when we're playing our own music, we can have that kind of really kind of interesting 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, and give a little more variety to how we express ourselves inside of music. Also, this piece does something else with its notes. Now, we're so used to the idea that the notes we play and everything we play inside of the lower hand is all on the minor pentatonic scale, or in that minor tonality. But this song actually changes that slightly. Because we know about the chromatics, because we know about some of these alternate notes that we've been learning and performing in, we can now change that minor into a major. And that's what we do here. We actually create a major pattern out of the bottom 4 notes instead of a minor pattern. And that's what allows us to actually play this song of Oh When the Saints Come Marching In. And we break up all these different parts of Oh When the Saints Come Marching In because we can play that major pattern now because of all the chromatics and all the partial cover tones that we have heard. And that's one of the cool things about this music is even though we're kind of started off in the idea of minor and keeping all the minor going, we can create this major by doing some very simple and very easy switches of the notes that we already know. And that's the other kind of concept that we want to learn inside of this piece, is the idea that there are some major functions going on, some major tonalities going on, even though all we were previously doing was a bunch of minor stuff. So by making one little tiny change here, we actually have created a major, which is good for us as performers to be able to understand that we can play around with that as well when we want to express ourselves. Okay, so for the teachers, Etude number 20 is another etude that kind of capstones everything that we learned from Etudes 1 through 18, except it does it within this new weird context of tonality and time. Now, we've played around with time beforehand, but not necessarily to the extent of what we do inside of Etude number 20. So you want to work with your students on this idea of time signatures changing, but keeping the same type of rhythmic idea. So we have, the quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have our eighth notes, 2, 3, 4. And now our time signatures will change, but use the same eighth note patterns or same eighth note rhythm as we're moving forward. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it keeps that kind of same rhythmic idea, that same tempo idea, the same speed idea, even though we're playing around with the pulses of the time signature. And that's really important for your students to understand, is that time can work in a really kind of interesting ways by either maintaining, a consistency or, constant stream of eighth notes or quarter notes or something like that, and then just playing around with the pulses. That's kind of the concept that we want to learn about time here. We also want our students to understand that we're playing in a major scale, not in a minor scale that we're used to. And we can only do that because of the use of the chromatics that we have introduced. By having these chromatics in there, we're able to use the change of our first chromatic to create a major idea instead of what we normally play when we don't have chromatics as a minor idea. And that's kind of a cool little thing to do. And both these things can be used inside their own personal musical toolkits to be able to create new expressions for themselves. And that's what we want to try to instruct them to do. With everything that's gone on with 18, the 18 etudes beforehand, 19 and 20, what we want to do is we want people to start expressing everything for themselves and start creating their own music. And 18 number 20 showcases how we can use tonality a little bit differently, and she also showcases how we can use rhythm a little bit differently, all by underneath this guise of actually playing "Oh When the Saints Come Marching In," which is kind of a neat little thing. So whenever we can try to create songs that people can recognize, songs, melodies that they can understand and things, and teach them lessons as we go along, that's always really fun as teachers. Thanks for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that thumbs up, because that's going to tell us what type of content that you really like. Also, if you want to see tips and tricks about how to play the Native American wood flute better, or watch more videos about new compositions that will help you increase your musical toolkit and help you improve as a performer, then subscribe to our channel, because that's going to get our videos into your home feed as soon as we release them. Finally, we couldn't do this without our Patreon community. It's with the support of our patrons that we're able to compose new works and create new content like this that gets out to people who are interested in learning about how to better play the Native American wood flute. We love the Native American wood flute, and we love being able to create new compositions to help people improve and get better. And it's because of people in our Patreon community that we're able to do that. If you want to learn more about our stuff on Patreon, visit patreon.com/native music enthusiast to see what we're doing and see what we're trying to give back to people who want to help support us. Thank you again so much for watching this video, and we hope you learned something.